have been having fun playing in the barn my mama milks. They are so cute together. You love your goat? You love him? Is that Fluffernutter? Can you say Fluffernutter?
Mama.
Fluffernutter? Can you say goat?
Yeah.
Goat. Say goat?
Yeah.
Good job. Good morning and welcome to Host and Roots Farmstead. We have a very busy morning planned. Just came down to the barn to get all the morning milking and bottle feeding out of the way. And now we're headed back to the house to sort through our eggs so that we can start up our incubators and start hatching. It's one of my favorite times of year. Spring is here and we are starting to get really busy here on the farm. We have eggs that we're sorting in order to figure out which ones we're hatching and which ones we're going to eat. We have seeds that we're sorting to figure out which ones we're going to grow this year. And we have new baby goats being born. And there's just so much fun in it all. I love every minute of it. As crazy and hectic as it can be, it is really my favorite time of year. I hope y'all enjoy watching this journey because it's about to get to be a pretty roller coaster of a ride. I hope you're ready for lots of gardening and chicks and everything that comes along with spring. So this morning I was super excited to wake up to a text message from my mom, who is working with one of her local friends that has some amazing rare breed chicken and ducks. Be quick here because it just started to rain, but what I'm doing is I am collecting the eggs from each tractor and I'm going to mark them. This chicken tractor we call Rescue Squad. I am only hatching out the blue and green eggs from this one, so I don't need to mark those other three. I just need to mark these to put them in my basket. And I'm going to mark them EE over RS for Rescue Squad. Tractor, it is olive eggers and cream leg bar. So this one I know is my cream leg bar egg. So this is going to be cream leg bar over cream leg bar. And these are going to be olive egg over cream leg bar. And set up here. Rowan, do you know what we're doing?
Hatching some eggs.
Yes. Do you like hatching eggs?
Yeah.
Good. So what we have here is all of our own chicken eggs that we've been collecting. This is not necessarily what we're hatching. This is what we potentially could hatch. These are the ones that I chose and selected for the breeding that I am trying to aim for. So from here, I'm going to select the best of the best. The first things that I do is sanitize the crap out of my incubator. Yep, that's technical terms there, people. So I just cleaned it all out with vinegar, and then I spray it down with a heavy mist of Star Sand, which is a food safe sanitizer. Then I put my tray in the bottom, and I'm going to fill all chambers with water, and I'm going to use hot water. And I'm going to plug in my incubator and get it started. Now, my hatching eggs have been shipped today. They won't be here for another 2 days. And the reason why I'm doing my setup on the incubator now is so that I can be sure that the temperature doesn't fluctuate once I put my eggs in. I talked to my mom a little while ago, and it sounds like we're getting 3 dozen eggs from her friend. 1 dozen is going to, well, I'm assuming, I'm not sure on the exact counts on each, but we're getting Svart Hona, which is a rare all-black chicken. It's called the Swedish Black Hen is another name that it goes by. And then the Bielefelders, I don't know how you pronounce that, but they're a autosex, which means that when they hatch, you can tell the difference between male and female. So that's super great to have. That's the same as our cream leg bars as well. You can also tell male and female when they hatch as well. but they are a dual purpose, so they're good for meat or eggs. And we were wanting to do a meat breed this year for eating, and I really didn't feel good about the Cornish cross. I don't know, it seems like they've been so genetically bred that they're just not good high quality birds anymore. So I wanted something a little different. So as we collected our eggs, we marked them with who they came from, which tractor they were from, and we also made sure that we put them pointy side down. So you want the pointy side of your egg pointing down. The reason why we have the pointy side down is the air sac is located on the top here, on this fat end of the egg, and you want that to always be pointing up when you're hatching eggs. The couple of days that we're collecting eggs, we're just rotating them from side to side, and I'm actually not doing it one at a time. I'm lifting this end of the carton up with a book. So I lift up this side, and then I lift up this side the next day to keep the yolks from sticking. The third rare eggs that we're getting shipped to us are the silver Appleyard Duck eggs. So they are also a dual purpose egg and meat bird. So we're super excited about trying those out. And tomorrow after work, when Ryan's on his way home, he's going to pick up some Ancona Duck eggs from a local farm that raises them. They are very rare and endangered. So we are super excited to get some of these unique things on our farm here. So the first step is to determine the quality of each egg that we have collected already. Now right off the bat, I can tell this one is not going to be worthy of being hatched. This egg is too dirty. So I'm going to put that in with our eating eggs and we can eat it. Then I'm also going to select for my favorite colors, because I am all about some colors in my eggs, and I do prefer a darker brown and a brighter blue or a nice olive green. So that is another determination factor. And then also size. So if I end up running out of room in my incubator for eggs, the first ones to go are going to be the smallest. So you see some of these smaller eggs might not make the cut, but those big ones sure will. All plugged in, and the lights came on, so I know they're working. I can even smell the old dust from being stored in the closet over the winter burning off. So I'm not going to adjust anything right now because I had it set to the proper temperature last year and I haven't changed it. But this is where you adjust the temperature. You have to do very gradual turns to get the temperature just right. So I'm going to use my digital thermometer to get these mercury thermometers set correctly and make sure that they're registering the correct temperature. So these are the standard thermometers that came with the incubators, so I'm usually able to use it without any issues, but because it wasn't securely attached to its background, I think that's why we had so many issues last year. So I've got the probe for my digital thermometer set in the same location, and we're just going to do air temperature right now, and then we're going to try a couple of other tests just to be sure. But right now it's measuring 68 degrees in here, and I've adjusted it to, oh, see, that one's already gotten a little bit away from 68. And I'm going to keep an eye on all the thermometers and make sure that they're matching up correctly, because it's very important that you do have your eggs at the right temperature for the whole incubation. Just wanted to know, all incubators are different, and if you have this style incubator and it has plugs in the air holes, take those out. There are 2 plugs on each of these incubators. So remove those plugs. They need air circulating in there. And I think that's pretty much it for our initial setup. And you do this setup just a couple of days before you're going to start incubating. So that's it. I got them all sanitized. I have them filled up with water. I have them turned on. I've calibrated the thermometers. I'm going to continue looking at those thermometers over the next couple of days and making sure they don't mess up again, because that would be bad. But I did order on Amazon another thermometer and humidity gauge. Very important. I had them 2 years ago, and I don't know what happened to them. I think I may have accidentally gave them away to someone. But the year that I had them in there with the humidity gauge also, I had a great hatching. And without that, I had very bad hatching. So it is important that you watch that humidity level. So I'm going to be getting my new egg handler and my new humidity gauge. And that's going to really bring up my egg game quite a bit. So I'm excited about that. And I'll let you guys know how it goes. We'll be seeing you soon. If you're enjoying these videos, please subscribe to our channel. I'm not even going to edit that out, because you know what? This is real life, and I'm real, and we're all real. So give a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching Wholesome Roots.